The sting of betrayal is a cold, sharp lesson. It's the moment the world shifts and the innocence you carried shatters. This is not a wound that simply heals. It becomes a scar, a permanent etching upon the soul of a man. It forces a confrontation, not with the one who wronged you, but with the very foundation of your own understanding. The naive belief that the world operates on inherent fairness, that loyalty is a universal currency, is brutally dismantled. What remains is a stark, often bleak, landscape where trust must be rebuilt, not upon the shifting sands of others' intentions, but on the bedrock of one's own character. This is the first, unavoidable crucible for any man seeking genuine strength. Betrayal strips away the facade of external validation. The opinions, the affections, the perceived loyalty of others, these are revealed as ephemeral. A man learns that his worth cannot be contingent on the good opinion or steadfastness of anyone but himself. This realization is often terrifying, a descent into solitude, but it is also the prerequisite for true autonomy. Consider the ancient soldier, marching through hostile territory. His reliance is not on promises from afar, but on the discipline of his unit, the sharpness of his blade, and the strength of his own arm. Betrayal is the ultimate desertion, leaving a man to rely solely on his internal armor and his own unwavering resolve. This descent into self-reliance is rarely a graceful ascent. It is a grinding process, marked by doubt, anger, and a profound sense of loss. The betrayed man questions his judgment, his perception, and the very nature of human connection. He grapples with the ghost of what he believed to be true and the harsh reality of what has been revealed. Why does this initial wound, though agonizing, become the seed for a stronger character? Because it forces a critical examination of what truly matters and what is merely decoration. It compels a man to understand that his peace cannot be outsourced. It must be cultivated from within. The silence that follows betrayal is not empty. It is pregnant with possibility, a void that demands to be filled with a new, more robust self-awareness. This is where the Stoic mind begins to take root, not through abstract philosophy, but through lived, brutal experience. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, wrote extensively on the nature of control, urging us to focus only on what is within our power, our thoughts, our actions, our character. Betrayal is a stark reminder that the actions of others are irrevocably outside our domain. Our only recourse is how we choose to respond to their failures. This response is crucial. It can be bitterness, a corrosive agent that poisons the well of future relationships. Or it can be a hardened resolve, a quiet determination to build a life so self-sufficient, so anchored in virtue, that external forces lose their power to destabilize. The man who truly learns from betrayal does not become cynical, but discerning. He does not shut himself off, but builds higher walls of integrity around his inner sanctuary. His judgment becomes keener, his trust earned rather than given freely, and his self-possession absolute. This transformation is not about hardening the heart, but about fortifying the mind. It is about understanding that true strength lies not in the absence of pain, but in the mastery of one's reaction to it. The scars remain, but they serve as reminders, not of weakness, but of battles survived and lessons learned. He learns that the most reliable compass is his own moral code, and the most steadfast companion is his own integrity. The whispers of doubt are silenced by the unwavering conviction that his inner world is his true dominion. The illusion of control over external circumstances is shattered. He accepts the inherent chaos and unpredictability of life. This acceptance is not resignation, it is the bedrock of true freedom. He is no longer a victim of circumstance, but the master of his internal state. He understands that the deepest wounds are often self-inflicted, born not from the act of betrayal itself, but from the man's own prior misplaced faith and unmet expectations. This is the ultimate lesson. The power lies not in avoiding pain, but in choosing how to integrate it into the fabric of his being. The quiet strength that emerges is not brittle, it is tempered steel. It is the strength of a man who has walked through fire and emerged with his essence intact, perhaps even purified. He carries the weight of experience not as a burden, but as a testament to his resilience. His gaze, once perhaps naive, now holds a certain depth, an understanding that comes only from navigating the darker currents of human nature and finding his own unshakable center. The echo of the betrayal fades, replaced by the steady rhythm of his own self-possession. This is the enduring lesson. True resilience is forged in the fires of adversity, and the deepest strength is found not in unwavering trust of others, but in unwavering faith in oneself. It is in this crucible that a man truly earns his character. The sting of betrayal was a fire, yes, but it was not an end. It was the forge that shaped him, burning away the dross and revealing the tempered steel within. He carries the scars, not as marks of defeat, but as emblems of hard-won wisdom.